Have you ever heard about Clovis Points, the iconic artifacts of prehistoric Paleo-Indian culture? Well, let's dive into the story behind these fascinating tools. Named after the town of Clovis, New Mexico, where they were first identified in the 1920s, Clovis Points represent a significant chapter in the archaeological narrative of North America. These tools date back to around 13,000 years ago during the Pleistocene epoch. They are associated with the Clovis culture, one of the earliest known groups of human inhabitants in the Americas. You can imagine the thrill archaeologists must have felt upon discovering these artifacts, as they provided a unique window into the past, shedding light on the lives and technologies of these early peoples. These fascinating tools, used by some of the earliest known inhabitants of the Americas, provide us with a unique window into the past. What makes Clovis Points so unique and distinctive? A question that takes us back to a time when human ingenuity was beginning to shape the world. The answer lies in the unique and ingenious design of these artifacts. At the heart of their distinctiveness is their fluted base, a feature that sets them apart from other prehistoric tools. Imagine the scene: an early human, perhaps hunched over a piece of high-quality chert, obsidian or flint, carefully chipping away to create a flake on both sides of the base. This meticulous process forms a distinctive channel, or flute, which was not just an aesthetic choice, but likely served a very practical purpose. It's believed this fluting technique was employed to facilitate hafting the point onto a spear or atlatl, a spear-throwing device. This design innovation wasn't just for show. It provided early hunters with a more effective tool for hunting large game, such as mammoths and mastodons. Just picture the precision and strength needed to bring down such massive creatures. The Clovis Points were not just tools, they were lifelines, essential for survival in the harsh conditions of the Pleistocene era. Now, crafting these points was no small feat. It required a level of technological sophistication that is truly awe-inspiring. The precision needed to create the characteristic fluting speaks volumes about the skill and knowledge of Clovis toolmakers. This level of craftsmanship is not commonly associated with other contemporary cultures, making the Clovis Points stand out as remarkable relics of human innovation. Every flake removed, every groove carved, encapsulates a story of human ingenuity and survival. These points are not just chunks of stone. They're a testament to the technological prowess of our ancient ancestors. They remind us of a time when humans were beginning to master their environment, transforming raw materials into tools, weapons, and perhaps even symbols of status or identity. The skill and knowledge of Clovis toolmakers are evident in these beautifully crafted spear points, demonstrating a level of craftsmanship rarely seen in other contemporary cultures. This is what makes the Clovis Points not just unique, but a fascinating chapter in the story of human evolution. But Clovis Points were not just about function, they also held significant cultural and symbolic value. These ancient artifacts provide a window into the cultural fabric of the Paleo-Indian era, revealing more than just the technological prowess of early humans. They are a testament to the shared values, rituals, and traditions that bound together the early inhabitants of the Americas. There's an intriguing theory suggesting that the distinctive design of these points may have held a symbolic or even ritualistic significance within the Clovis community. Imagine that! A spear point that not only ensured survival, but also played a role in the spiritual and social life of these ancient humans. Was the fluting a mark of prestige? Or perhaps a rite of passage for young hunters? Or could it have been a symbol of unity, a shared insignia that connected different groups across vast distances? The sheer geographic spread of Clovis Points, spanning from the Atlantic to the Pacific, offers compelling evidence of shared cultural traditions among early peoples. This widespread distribution of similar points points to a fascinating possibility. Despite the vast distances and harsh environments, these early groups were not isolated. They were connected, sharing knowledge, traditions, and perhaps even stories across the expanse of the continent. Clovis Points also raise intriguing questions about the social dynamics of these ancient peoples. Were these points traded or gifted among different groups? Did their manufacture require specialized skills, hinting at early forms of social hierarchy or division of labor? could the fluting technique have been a closely guarded secret passed down through generations? As we delve deeper into the story of Clovis Points, we uncover a narrative that goes beyond hunting and survival. We discover a rich tapestry of cultural exchange, shared traditions, and social interaction. We glimpse the beginnings of what makes us human, our ability to create, to share, and to connect. The presence of Clovis Points across North America suggests a shared cultural tradition among disparate groups, giving us intriguing insights into the social dynamics of these ancient peoples. Though widely accepted for many years, the Clovis first model has faced challenges recently. New archaeological discoveries have shaken the foundations of this once widely accepted theory. Let's take, for instance, the Monteverde site in Chile, where compelling evidence suggests human presence earlier than the Clovis era. This evidence includes remnants of ancient hearths, stone tools, and preserved plant remains that predate the Clovis period by a considerable margin. If that's not enough to make you question the Clovis first model, consider other findings from around the Americas. These discoveries have introduced a new narrative, suggesting that the first inhabitants of the Americas might have arrived not in a single wave, but through multiple migrations over tens of thousands of years. These discoveries have sparked an ongoing debate within the archaeological community, pushing us to reassess our understanding of the peopling of the Americas. The Clovis first model is no longer the only game in town, and the story of our ancient past is proving to be more complex and fascinating than we ever imagined. So why do Clovis Points continue to captivate us? The allure lies in their remarkable synthesis of function, craft, and cultural significance. Hailing from a time around 13,000 years ago, these iconic artifacts represent one of the earliest human footprints in the Americas. Their unique fluted design, painstakingly carved from high-quality stone, speaks of a technological sophistication that belies the age they were born in. But these were more than just tools. The shared design across vast distances suggests a common cultural thread uniting disparate groups in the prehistoric era. And yet, the story of the Clovis Points is not static. It's a narrative that keeps evolving, challenging long-held beliefs about the first inhabitants of the Americas. It's this blend of history, mystery, and continuous discovery that keeps us enthralled. As tangible connections to our ancient past, Clovis Points continue to inspire a deeper appreciation for the rich history of the Americas and fuel ongoing research into our prehistoric origins.